What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. On today's episode, we got the LeBron 21 in hand. Obviously, I didn't do an initial review on this one because I just wanted to get it right in the gym. So this is going to be the performance review on this sneaker. We're going to get right into it, get away, set the sneaker off to the side. I'm going to say this sneaker is bottom heavy. You can tell that a lot of the weight comes from the bottom. The rubber's pretty solid, pretty thick rubber. You guys can see through there. This foam right here does compress easier than it feels. Like, it feels like it would be rock hard, but with the zoom unit and the foam together, it wasn't that bad. But you can tell a lot of the weight comes from the bottom of the sneaker. I'm gonna say these are 14.1. They're 13.9. So not the lightest shoe. It's not compared to like the LeBron 19s, LeBron 18s, or the 18 lows or anything like that. It's definitely a lighter sneaker than we are used to from the LeBron line. The 20 was okay to me. Everybody raves about that. I had the Christmas edition and I really did not care for that sneaker. So jumping right into the review, we're working our way from the top down to the bottom like we always do. And they have this kind of sphere material. If you guys can see that, it's kind of like poured it out through here, and that's so it can compress. It's almost like a memory foam. It feels great on foot. Heel lockdown, no issues at all. I did have a couple issues with the sneaker, and we'll get into it in a minute, but we'll probably put that under materials. But yeah, heel lockdown was phenomenal. Heel slipping comfort felt great on foot. It conformed to foot good, so the heel ain't going nowhere. And these down onto the laces are like freaking ropes. I don't know if Nike was hearing people complain about laces being like cheap, but I'd rather have cheap laces on this than the laces that came on it. These are ropes. This shit is so thick. I was working out some of our players the other day and I was showing them these and they're like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, these are definitely like ropes. They come untied a lot. So if you got the opportunity, you might want to get a different pair of laces if these keep coming untied for you. So it's an easy fix. You know, it's like a $5 fix, maybe $10 fix if you want to order some laces online. If you want to order some dope matching laces, like some Texas laces would be dope on this colorway right here. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the laces. Just thought Nike could have probably did a little bit better job on that. Like R&D, I know whoever was running in these had them coming untied. So like, I don't understand why they put these in the sneaker. Just don't get it. I don't like the laces. But down onto the tongue, I love the tongue. The tongue has this quilted material. You guys can kind of see that. It's quilted, padded all down through there. It's not heavy padding, but it feels great on foot. And then down into this part of the tongue, it's ported out. It's mesh with a tons of ported out holes. So that was great. And they had to do that because of what we'll get into on the materials here in a minute. So I'm glad that they ported the tongue out. At least some air can get out of this sneaker. Now down onto materials. Materials I did not care for when I put this shoe on. I was kind of like upset when I put this shoe on for the first time. It felt stiff, it felt uncomfortable. I really wasn't happy with it. Fast forward 3 days later, 3 tries later, it felt great on foot. At first I was like, I don't want to bash these in a review because I really didn't care for the LeBron 20s, the Christmas edition. I slipped in them, my foot moved around in them, my size was off. I just felt like that model of the 20 just gave the 20 a bad name for me. Everybody else loved that sneaker. I should have probably tried a different pair, but I didn't get to it. There was tons of other reviews I had to get out first, so I really didn't get back to that, but I will take your guys' word for it. But when it comes to the 21, this material might feel stiff. Not just the material, the whole sneaker might feel just a little bit stiff, but just give it a couple days, couple practices. If you got a treadmill at home, get on the treadmill and run with these before you take them into the gym. It will definitely do the shoe justice because right when you get to the gym, it'll be plug and play. It'll feel great on foot. This material, I'm not a fan of this material. I think it kind of hides what the sneaker looks like. And that's why this doesn't feel like a LeBron to me. Like, LeBron has like that dope design, like dope aesthetics. I feel like they try to do like cutting edge type stuff with the LeBron. I thought the 20 looked fabulous. Like, the 20 looked dope. I definitely like the way that the 20 looked, but this, it just hides it. Over here you can kind of get like a little glimpse of it. You guys can kind of see the ridges. Like in here you can see how this material is coated over another material. So there's material under this material. So I think the sneaker will definitely last, but this right here just feels kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of feels cheap. It might get tore up quick. Now there is an underlying material, so you do have that going for you, but I just wish they wouldn't have hit it. I wish they would have just put the sneaker together and just had it without this top layer on it. They do put porting over here, but it really doesn't do much. The sneaker does run hot. I don't even know if these ports go through the underlying mesh materials. You can see the mesh, what they use underneath this. Sure if that's blurry for you guys, but you can kind of see that, and then they got the like the fly wire up under that. So yeah, I just wish they went and hid the sneaker with this overlaying material. I do think it will beef the sneaker up though. While it does kind of feel like weird and cheap on foot, two materials got to be better than one. Definitely going to be a durable sneaker, I think. Now this, like I said, this might rip up the toe box area. You might get stepped on, might start ripping, but you got that whole other material underneath it, so I think you guys will be just fine. Now down onto cushioning. Cushioning, I really didn't get a good vibe from it the first time out. I wore it, got up and down the court, ran. I tried to warm up first, get some jogs in, then get some sprints in, just kind of break the sneaker in before I start doing player movements. It just felt like I wasn't getting any of the air units. Like the cushion, this back here, this is very hard when you're squeezing it, but it felt soft. So the heel impact protection was there, but I just didn't really get anything from the front. Like I know they got that top loaded forefoot, actually it might be bottom loaded, I forgot which one it was, but I really didn't get much from it. Fast forward again, 3 days later, after I started breaking the sneaker in, I could feel that little bit of bounce that I wanted, while it still maintains its response. So for the most part, the cushioning on the LeBron 21 felt phenomenal after breaking. Now when you get it, you guys will see, it takes a minute. You got to get these materials warmed up. You got to get this insole warmed up. Everything, you got to like break it in just a little bit so you can actually feel like the benefits of the LeBron 21. So don't just wear it one time, think it's trash. Just give it a minute, give it a, you know, 3, 4, 5 times in the gym. You'll definitely start feeling how good the LeBron 21 feels on foot. Now down on the traction, something I did not care for, I don't think ever in the LeBron, not even in the 20. Everybody raved about it. That Christmas edition slid all over for me. I did not even trust playing like pickup in that. Like I said, I think there was something wrong with that Christmas edition, but in this edition, in the LeBron 21, it definitely feels great on foot. On a clean floor, top tier, on a dusty floor, it was still great traction. I didn't really have any slip outs. I played for like an hour in the dustier gym and it felt great on foot. It kind of threw me off guard because I didn't even have to wait. So at the end of the day, this traction on the LeBron 21 is definitely going to be good, and it actually is a translucent. This one's kind of like a milky translucent. I think the purple's translucent too. Maybe all the LeBron 21s might be translucent. I'm not sure what they got lined up for that line yet. I haven't really checked into that much, but as far as traction goes on the LeBron 21, I definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it if traction is one of your most important things. Now onto my overall thoughts and my recommendations. I think this was a dope sneaker. Like I said, it does need a break-in period. You have to break the LeBron 21 in. It feels okay when you slip it on, but you do have to break it in, get these materials to conform to your foot, and they will feel great. You'll feel the zoom, you'll feel the heel impact protection. As far as who I would recommend this to, this is a 1 through 5 shoe. Nike did a great job, LeBron did a great job. You still get response, you get the heel impact protection if you got knee issues, shin splints, anything like that. You don't like landing hard, it hurts. Definitely gonna be a nice sneaker to have. Not top tier, but it's definitely good. Now, as far as looks on the LeBron 21, to me, it just doesn't look like a LeBron 21. I feel like they hid the shoe with all these materials that they just kind of put over it. It's giving me like kind of what they used to do to like the Gary Paytons or the Worm shoes back in the 90s. Like they would hide it and have wraps over the sneaker. Or like, I think even KG might have had it where you could unzip it and peel it down. Like, I don't like that. I think it like hides the nice aesthetic of the shoe. LeBron always has nice aesthetics. It's always like futuristic looking and something different. This is kind of just plain to me when it comes to LeBron, but it is what it is. I love the performance. Aesthetics ain't bad. I just wish like this wrap wasn't over top of it, you know what I mean? And I wish you got more of what's under here exposed. Obviously, it might have been some issues in QC where they had to wrap the sneaker to make it more supportive, but it is what it is. But guys, I do appreciate you tuning into this channel. I'm trying to get these views up. If you could, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.